Off the Grid campers. This week we're looking at different cooking options that you have available to you in the camper. Starting with the travel oven, which we'll post some pictures of, all the different things that you can cook in there. We'll let the pictures do the talking. Tonight we're focused on the induction cooktop, which I find myself using more and more of. And then we're going to post another video on the Nomadic barbecue, which is a gas barbecue, which you'll probably still want to use for cooking up your steaks and flame grilled proteins. But tonight we're going to use the induction cooktop. I love using the induction cooktop because if you've got 240 power available to you, which we do in the camper, and you can serve up enough power because it does chew up quite a bit, but you're not using it like you are for the air conditioning for hours on end. You're only using it for a short period of time because it gets hot very, very quickly. So I was going to give you a quick demonstration on how this particular induction cooktop works. It's very power efficient, has 9 different settings, and when you turn it on, it's in a locked state. So we want to unlock it first and then hit power and then put it up to, let's chuck it on level 9. So I'll put it on the maximum level, and just on the Ekrano you'll see the AC loads jump right up to nearly 1650 watts of power. Okay, that's on level 9, so you can hear it buzzing away, and if you don't have an induction pan on there or induction cookware, it's not going to work. And if you take the pan off, it'll, for safety reasons, turn itself off. Okay, so put the pan back on and it's back on again, and I'm just letting that butter melt down, and you can see already how hot it's getting. It's basically melted all that butter, and this is why I love it, because it just gets hot so quickly. And you know, when you're cooking, you want a really hot pan or a hot grill, otherwise, you know, it doesn't cook as good. And so we've just got some lamb chops we're throwing on tonight. I'll chuck those in the pan, and you can, you know, hear the sear that you're getting on them already. And we literally have just turned this on. The other benefit of induction cooking is that if it's windy, it doesn't bother at all like it does your barbecue. And so that's cooking on level 9 at the moment. And those lamb chops, it'll be only a matter of minutes before you need to turn them. So as much power as it's drawing on level 9, it's cooking it quicker. So you're not going to be drawing that power for very long. So you can see the power it's drawing now. I'm going to drop the power down to level 5. And you can see it's dropped down to about 1000 watts. And now I'm going to drop it down to the lowest setting, which is level 1. And it's dropped it down to about 800 watts. Well, dropped it down to about 800 watts. I think I went down to 0 before. So that's your induction cooking. They're your different power settings depending on what you're cooking. But just having those options, power options available to you, makes it very, you know, power efficient and a smart appliance. So yeah, we really, really like using this, and we find ourselves using it more often. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you in the next video.